All right, guys, this is part two. Yeah, I'm gonna keep harping on this extra topic because I know these extras are really gonna piss me off, man. Because I know they're gonna be like, Ivan, man, am I getting a piece of that, man? I'm like, no, man, you're not getting a piece of the menu. The food is only meant for me, my wife, the 17, the directors, and the actors and the crewmen. It's not meant for you. I'm gonna keep saying that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep harping on this topic, man. So it's all you extras chosen for my Zanes, who you guys know who you are. I'm gonna be very strict. You're not getting a piece of the menu. You know what I'm saying? The only way I'll let the actors get a piece of the menu is if there's leftovers left. Once everyone's full and if there's leftovers left, I can have the extras demolish it. But even then, there's not enough for everyone. You see what I'm saying? There won't be enough for all the extras. By the time 100, I don't know, by the time 50 people eat, all the food, all the leftovers will probably be done. But I told you, it's high chance there's going to be very little leftovers, as the crewmen and actors are going to demolish the menu, man. They're going to demolish everything. Everything will be demolished. As trust me, when you're filming in the middle of nowhere and you're getting served nice hamburger sliders, poutine, ribs, wings, pizza with garlic sauce and hot sauce, fried rice and like teriyaki meat, it's a nice salad bar, all you can drink Coke and milkshake, the crew and actors are going to demolish everything, man. They're going to demolish everything. They're going to demolish all the food, man. Everything, man. As I'm going to be eating on average 2 to 3 plates. Victoria Justice will probably eat on average 2 to 3 plates. Peter Jackson will probably eat on average 2 to 3 plates. Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are going to eat on average 2 to 3 plates. They're going to demolish. Everyone's going to demolish. The actors are going to eat on average 2 to 3 plates. They're going to have on average 2 drinks. I don't know, 2 Cokes. When you have Mountain Dew, Orange Crush, Fruitopia, Coke, you know what I'm saying? 7 Up, Sprite, orange juice, all stuff, and water, like, and then you have like milkshake. Everyone's gonna be having on average 2 drinks, probably a good like two drinks. Imagine 50, 100 people having 2 drinks. That's a lot of servings, man. You also have the milkshake. People are gonna have on average 1 to 2 milkshakes. I don't know, because people like having milkshake is good with burgers and all that stuff. People are gonna have their burgers with their milkshake, yeah, and their drinks. I don't know. So they take their cup. They serve a nice Mountain Dew. They fill a nice Mountain Dew drink, and they go to the milk machine. They fill it like a strawberry milkshake machine, and, vanilla and chocolate. They're gonna demolish it all, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Sorry, extras, I can't feed you guys, man. I know you guys want a piece of the menu because when the extras eat their I don't know, they eat their lunch and they see the kind of food that the crewmen actors, me and wife and Peter Jackson and all of them are eating. You know, saying Guillermo del Toro, he's a big dude. He probably eats a lot, right? Don't hate me. He's gonna demolish the food too. Yeah, man. He's gonna eat like 2, 3 plates. Everyone's gonna demolish the fucking menu, man. Because when you're filming in the middle of nowhere and you're gonna trust me, when you're filming a movie, man, you're gonna be very, very hungry, like every day, like for breakfast, dinner, and dessert, man. You're gonna be hungry. That's why everyone's gonna, whenever it's time to eat, everyone's gonna demolish the food, man. When you're working in the middle of nowhere, trust me, when you're working in the middle of nowhere and you're getting served food like that, if you're working in the middle of nowhere in the wilderness and you're getting served luxury food like that, the crewmen and actors and everyone, they're gonna demolish the food, man. And the actors are all gonna see the food. Holy shit. Ivan and Vijay are spoiling these people, man. Look at the food they're eating, man. For breakfast, you see all the eggs, you see the nice eggs, you see the French toast, the pancakes, the sausages, the bacon, the strudels. You know what I'm saying? You see the Captain Crunch cereal. Like, holy shit, man. Especially the breakfast menu is nice, but it's not as nice as the dinner menu. When they see the food that I'm serving them for dinner, like the sliders, the poutine, you know what I'm saying, the pizza, the fried rice, the teriyaki meat, and you see the salad bar, potato salad, macaroni salad, corn, peas, Caesar salad, vegetarian salad, cucumbers, carrots, all that nice stuff. Like, holy shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they see the ribs, the wings, the pizza. They're like, holy shit, Ivan's spoiling these people. Oh man, I want a piece of that menu, man. Because you're looking at a lot of options for the food, man. Have your poutine with your ribs. Have your ribs with your fried rice and teriyaki meats and your nice potato salad and your corn, your nice salad. I'm gonna have a nice dressing for the salad. Yeah, have your what? Your wings with your sliders, your sliders with your poutine. Yeah, man. They see that nice food, they're like, oh man, I want a piece of that menu, man. Yeah, the actors are gonna want a piece of that menu badly, man. Not even, man. Wow, we're gonna get a piece of that, man. They're gonna stare. They're gonna hope. They're gonna hope and pray. Okay, guys, if there's leftovers, you're more than welcome to demolish the food. But I told you, it's first comes first serve. It won't be enough for all you guys. So that's why you're gonna see the actors staring and waiting to see if there's any leftovers. They're gonna stare. They're gonna stare. They're gonna wait and see if there's any leftovers. You know what I'm saying? And once there's leftovers, and I'll tell my head of production, okay, if there's any leftovers, let the extras know. Hey guys, there's leftovers. You can have the leftovers. You're gonna see all the extras running like crazy. They're gonna get whatever food they can, get whatever leftover milkshake drinks they can. Yeah, they're gonna demolish everything. Yeah, man. They're going to demolish everything. You see what I'm saying here? But I tell you, trust me, everyone's eating, and you see the actors say, the crewmen are gonna look at me and VJ. Yeah, Ivan, VJ, fuck the actors. We can't feed them. The food's for us. Yes, the food is not for you, man. It's meant for us. If you think for 1 second I'm gonna have 5,000, 30,000, 2,000, 1,000 extras to finish on my food, you got anything coming, man. You're not getting a piece of the menu, man. Once everyone is well fed. Once everyone is well fed, what I'll do is I'll tell the head of production. Okay, the head of production will say, "Hey guys, are you guys all well fed? Are you good? Yeah, we're good, Ivan. We ate our 2.5 plates. We're good. Okay, the extras can now demolish the leftovers. But I told you, there's barely going to be any leftovers. Trust me. When the head chefs cook all the food, obviously you're going to see mountains of burgers, a bunch of pizza. You're going to see a bunch of fries, like breaded crispy fries. You're gonna see a bunch. You're gonna see a bunch of salad. You're gonna see a bunch of what? You're gonna see a bunch of all that stuff, right? You'll see it in the documentary. Holy shit, that's a lot of food. Yeah, it's a lot of food. But trust me, once the crewmen are lined up to serve their food, by the time 200 people serve the food, half the thing will be demolished. Because these guys are gonna be serving big plates, man. Like three hamburger sliders, a big plate of fries. They might have some rice, and afterwards they get like rice, a big plate of rice and like teriyaki meats. You know what I'm saying? Like 2, 3 ribs. Yeah, man. And imagine like 500 people per section doing that. They're gonna demolish the food, man. 500 people is a lot of people, man. That's a lot of people, man. You see what I'm saying here? 500 people is a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people. That's why you're gonna see the extras all staring. You know, saying hopefully there's some leftovers for us. Because they're fucking crazy people. I'm like, look guys, you can stare all you want. I'm not giving you a piece of the menu, man. If I do, you're gonna finish all my food. And then the crewmen and actors will go hungry. Look, man, like the amount of food I ordered is only enough for the 1,500 people. That's it. I didn't order the food for you guys. No, I ordered for the 1,500 crewmen and the actors and the 17, myself, and my wife, and that's it. You're not getting a piece of the menu. I'm going to be strict, man. You're not getting a piece of the menu. You're not getting a piece of the menu. You're not getting a piece of the menu. I'm going to be very, very strict on that. Because when I have that meeting with Peter Jackson and Mel Gibson and my head chefs and my 2 script wars, I'm gonna say, hey guys, I'm gonna have 60,000 actors in my movie. We can't feed the head chefs will be like, yeah, Ivan, we can't feed them. That's impossible. We can't feed 30,000 people if you have a 30,000 people gathering for the actors, we can't feed them. It's impossible. You're looking at that. That's the population of a small town, man. Elmer has 55,000 people living here. 30,000 people is more than half the population of Elmer. That's crazy. You can't feed all those people. It's impossible. They're going to cost me a lot. I'm going to have to put an extra $5-6 million into the budget for food, which I don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because realistically speaking, to feed 1,500 people for 2 years, for 1 year and 9 months, will cost me about $1 million for food costs around there. 800,000, 500,000, a million, million five. If I want to feed those extras, it's gonna cost me. I'm gonna have to put like a couple $1 million more into the budget, which I don't want to do, as I have like I have a lot of costs I have to be covered for the movie project. You know what I'm saying? Even though the food's important, the more important stuff for the movie, like special effects and all that stuff, that stuff's important. I want to put more money towards special effects. Hence why what? You got to watch out for your budget. If you think I'm gonna what? If you think to feed 30,000 people is impossible, you have to hire like 100 chefs. You're gonna have like I don't know 10, 15 sections of buffet. Something crazy, man. It's impossible. You can't do it. You can't feed what? You can't feed all those extras. It's impossible. I'm gonna tell I'm gonna tell the extra casting people. I'm gonna tell the extra casting people who oversee the extras. Tell the extras to bring their own lunch. To bring their own lunch. You have to bring your own drinks too. Bring your own lunch. You know what I'm saying? I can easily do a thing where I can give them like maybe drinks. Well, I told you, if you want to give all these people drinks, you're looking at a long line. It's gonna stall production. That's why it won't work. You guys are gonna have to bring your own drinks, bring your own lunch, man. Pack your own lunch. So what I'll do is I will rent buses. I will have buses what I'll do is I will lease buses to take them home. I will lease buses to take all the extras home during filming, obviously. Hey guys, after you film, I'll have buses. I can easily lease like 1,000 buses, 2,000 buses. They can take all the extras home. The buses will drop them off in the city, and then the extras can take the bus home, drive home, whatever it is. You can do something like that for the extras. You see what I'm saying? But the scenes where the scenes where there's gatherings, the 30,000 people gathering, that'll be filmed in an actual real stadium. It won't be in the wilderness. You see what I'm saying? Those scenes will not be in the wilderness, obviously. All the scenes when I'm filming in the city and all stuff, I only have like 500 extras around there, so it'll be a lot easier. You see what I'm saying? It'll be a lot easier. It'll be a lot easier. You see what I'm saying? It'll be a lot easier. Yeah, that's why what? Yeah. That's why what? That's why what? I'm going to be very, very strict with the extras. That's why me, VJ, and Peter Jackson, because are going to have those meetings with the head chefs. Okay, Peter, we're going to have a meeting with the head chefs. We need to discuss the extra problem. Yeah, Peter will be like, oh, Ivan, we can't feed them. It's impossible. Fuck the extras, Ivan. Yeah. Fuck the extras, Ivan. We can't feed them. That's crazy. 180. You're paying them $180. That's good enough. Yeah, I'm paying you $180. That's good enough. As you don't make this in Hollywood. Because I'm paying the extras $180 a day, they won't be that angry. They'll understand. Yeah, it's all good. They'll understand because yeah, Ivan's paying us a lot of money. As $180 for an average person is a lot of money every day. I don't know. You work for 5 days, you make $180 a day. That's a nice paycheck, man. You made almost $1,900 for yourself in 1 week. It's a nice paycheck for an extra. That's why they won't be. Well, because they're what? They're selfish. Obviously, they're gonna want a piece of the menu. Obviously, yeah. We understand why Ivan can't feed us. He can't. Whoa. He can't feed 30,000 people. That's crazy. Yeah, I can't even feed 500 extras. If I feed if I have a scene where there's 500 extras, I can't even feed 500 extras. They're going to finish all my food. They're going to finish all my food. Whereas for Lord of the Rings, I heard they fed the extras, but for Lord of the Rings, the extras probably didn't get, some of the extras probably didn't get paid. If you don't pay your extras, you're going to have to feed them. But because I am paying my extras a lot of money, I don't have to feed the extras. You see what I'm saying? Because I am paying the extras a lot of money, I don't have to feed them. You see what I'm saying, huh? Guys, the money I am paying, you can easily go to the store, pack your own lunch for yourself. Pack your own lunch. Easily pack your own lunch for yourself. Ivan, how will it work with the actors if you film in the wilderness? I'll have a bus pick them up downtown Switzerland, and the bus will drive them to the wilderness where filming takes place every morning. Have buses pick because the gatherings with the actors with 30,000 people. I'll have that in an actual stadium, and I'll just customize the stadium, and you apply the CGI effects towards the stadium. So I'm saying you apply the CGI effects towards the stadium, and then you what? And the actors, once filming is complete, everyone can just go home because it's in the city, obviously. When we're filming in the wilderness, in the middle of nowhere, you need to have buses take the actors to the film location. You're gonna have to build roads around, build what? Temporary roads for in the wilderness, all that stuff for the buses and all that stuff. Yeah, you have to do that. They did that for Lord of the Rings. They built some roads for because Lord of the Rings, they filmed everything in the wilderness, man, in the middle of nowhere. For Xehanort, I'm filming everything in the wilderness too, in the middle of nowhere. I'm gonna film some scenes next to the city, obviously. Like the scenes when I film in studio, I'll film that in the studio in the city. Have them build stats, film in studio, obviously. But all the other scenes when I'm filming on location or like no like or location all stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm filming all that in the wilderness. Because most of my sets I'm gonna build, I'm gonna build them in the wilderness, in the middle of nowhere. The Xehanort, Cyrus, I'm gonna build all those sets in the wilderness, on location, for the exterior shots. Where the interiors, the scenes when we're indoors, like the banquet hall scenes, you know what I'm saying, the throne room of Queen Sarah and stuff, you can just build those sets in studio. Build those sets in studio. You can build those sets in studio if you want. Build those sets in studio. That way it's easier, and that will be filmed in the city in Switzerland, obviously. But you're gonna have to rent a lot of buses for the actors. Rent buses to save money. Rent cheap buses. Don't rent expensive buses. Rent cheap buses. Use buses. Rent buses to take the extras to the filming location and all that stuff. And when they're done filming, the buses take them back to the city, and they can go home. See what I'm saying? Do something like that for the extras. They did something like that for Lord of the Rings, I believe. But Xehanort is a much bigger project than Lord of the Rings. Remember how you saw the behind the scenes Lord of the Rings? It seems like a big project. No, man, the movie was only made for $90 million, $93 million. And yet you saw that project was a big project. Yeah, well, think something bigger than that. Xehanort will be a bigger project than even Lord of the Rings. Except I'll be hiring less amount of crewmen than Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings had about 2,000 crewmen. I'm only going to hire 1,500 crewmen for Xehanort. I'll find a way to make it work with less crewmen, obviously. Even though there's less crewmen, it is a bigger project than what? Than Lord of the Rings. You see what I'm saying? It is a much bigger project than Lord of the Rings. It is a much bigger project than Lord of the Rings. Right? It is a much bigger project than Lord of the Rings. Hence why the only way to make it work with 1,500 crewmen, you have to what? I'm going to put money into the best tools for building all the sets, the best equipment and the best machinery, tools, and equipment for building all the sets. I farted. That's gross. I'm gonna put the best money into the machine, and I'm gonna give the crewmen a good year to build all the sets. You see what I'm saying? Whereas Lord of the Rings, they probably only gave the crewmen, I don't know, maybe like 8 months to build the sets or something like that. I'm gonna give the crewmen a good what? A good year to build all the sets. Enough. If they need more time, I can have the construction crewmen start working on the sets halfway through the second year if you want. I can fly. What I can do is I can fly after I fly in the cinematographers and special effects team. I can fly in all the construction crewmen, and then once I fly them in, I can have them start working on the sets halfway through the second year. In Switzerland, if you want to give them more time to build the sets, you can do that. No, I'm not going to do that. Because if I do that, because these construction crewmen have to, when they work, they have to get paid, and I don't want to cut their check in half. No, I'll just have them work on the sets, the third year, and you pay them a nice $100,000 the way they work hard for you, or their $50,000, whatever deal works best. You can pay them their $50,000 or their $100,000 the third year. I prefer to pay them $100K the third year because the third year they'll be doing the most work, the crewmen, obviously. Most of the crew will do the most work the third year, and you pay them their 50K the fourth year. That way they all work hard for you. Obviously. Hey, can you guys pull off building, I don't know, a 0.7 acre set for to make it work, you have to hire a lot of construction crewmen. Hire a good like 600 crewmen, man. 600, 700 construction crewmen. That's more than enough to build all the sets. Okay, Peter, the majority of my crew has to be the construction crewmen. Because for the makeup artists, you don't need that much people. You only need a good, if you have 40 actors, you only need a good like 20 makeup artists. That's enough to do all the makeup, to put on the makeup on all the actors. For the scenes, obviously. You only need a good 20, 30 costume designers. That's enough. The special effects team, you only need a good 25 to 40 people. 25, 30 people is enough for the special effects team. You know what I'm saying? Cinematographers, you only need a good like 3 main what? I'm only going to have 3 main cinematographers and that's it. 3 main guys, 4 main guys maybe, and everyone else are assistants. Yeah. Yeah, what will make up the bulk? I only need a good 30 chefs. 35 chefs is enough for cooking the food for all the crewmen and actors. Yeah, it's more than enough. The majority of the crewmen will be the majority bulk of the crewmen will be the construction crewmen. The people who are going to be creating the masks for the wolves, you only need a good like 30 people. 30, 40 team of people around there. That's enough. Yeah, I want you guys printing thousands of masks for the extras, as well as the main mask for for fooling them. I'm gonna tell Peter Jackson, hey Ivan, what are you thinking of for the mask? Okay, I'm gonna show him the Annabelle picture. I want them wearing something like this. See this picture here? I want it to be something like this. I see what you're saying. And we call the best companies in the States, and we rent the best machinery for creating the masks, the 3D print masks for Aratat, Ephesus, for Fool, Morale, Bo, Bass, Mass, Durius. And you create the best stuff. The best stuff. The best stuff for what? For the mask, man, yeah. I'm thinking something like that Annabelle picture. Remember that demon? Yeah, think something like that for Aratat and Ephesus. They're gonna wear this mask. And you apply the CGI technology towards the mask, they're gonna look scary and natural. They're not gonna look cheesy and CGI like the orcs in Lord of the Rings. I'm not a fan of a full CGI Aratat. No, have him look natural wearing the mask. Don't have him looking too computery. No, he'll look scary obviously, but CGI. If you have him full CGI, it looks cheesy. It looks cheesy and computery. You see what I'm saying? Her? It looks cheesy and computery. You see what I'm saying? Her? And that's why I'm not a fan of the full CGI Aratat. I'm gonna be very, very strict with Peter Jackson or Mel Gibson. I'm gonna be very, very strict with them. You see what I'm saying? Her? And that's why I'm gonna have a blast working on my last was saying this movie, man. Because you look at something amazing, man. Slack work, man. All I have to do is make the calls for the main 7 things. I work on my book. I work on the script 2.5 hours a day. It's slack work, man. 2.5 hours a day. I get my 2 50-minute breaks, and I have lunch. We all eat lunch, and in the afternoon I do the concept arts, which is the fun part. I discuss with John Howell Allen, the concept art who drew for Pennywise the Clown, with the directors, my wife, and the 2 shadowrunners. We discussed the lands and the characters for the movie, man. Yeah, man. Fucking slack work. Yeah. Then at 5 o'clock, me and Vijay, we go home, you know what I'm saying? We go home to our nice condo and we chill. I chill in my condo. I don't know, after I work each day, when I go home, I'll go for a nice swim. Take a nice shower in the pool room and go swimming. Afterwards, I sit in the terrace for a bit, have a nice drink, have a smoke. I watch some YouTube stuff, Star Wars theory maybe. You know what I'm saying? The Rad Brad, and I go to around 11 o'clock, 12, I go to bed. I wake up at 6, and I'm ready for work the next day. Yeah, man, maybe I'm living the life, man. What time will we be going to bed? I'll be going to bed on average around 11, 12. Around there, 11:30 around there, I'll be going to bed every day. I'm gonna tell Vijay, hey Vijay, I reckon when we start work, I recommend we go to bed early, around like 11:30 every day. That way we get a pretty good sleep. Because I'm gonna be waking up at 6 o'clock every day, man. Every day, 5 days a week when I start work, for the Last of Us Zane's movie project. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be waking up around like 6 every day. Because I want to do my workout before I head out to breakfast and I go to work. Wake up at 6, that way I can do a nice like 45-minute workout. I can take a nice 20 minutes, take a shower, take a nice 20 minutes, clean myself up. So I'm gonna have showers in my pool room. Clean myself up and I'll take a shower. I'll go swimming for a good like 25 minutes. And after that, I take another shower and I put on my nice clothes and me and VJ get ready to go to work. We can go to Cora's, have a nice breakfast, or we can eat breakfast at home. Sometimes I'll eat breakfast at home. Sometimes I'll go out to Cora's with VJ, and I'll eat my breakfast at Cora's, and then from there we head on to work. We drive to work in the morning. So around like we eat at Cora's for a good like hour, 45 minutes to an hour, and around 8:30 we head on. We drive to work. We drive to work, and it's work. It's time to work. It's work time. I told you, working on a movie project is the best job you can ever have. It's a fucking amazing. And sports. If you're a professional sport athlete, that's a sick job to have too. But being a fucking movie star is a sick job to have, man. Like working on a movie project is an amazing job to have, man. It's an amazing job to have. It's a sick job. So you drive to your studio office, you work on your script. It's a fucking amazing job, man. It's a sick job. See what I'm saying? Yeah. High chance Peter Jackson McGibson will be waking up. What I'll do is I'll have hey Peter, I'll have the limo driver pick all you guys up around what? Around 7:30. Around 7:30 to eat your breakfast. So I recommend you wake up early every day you can wake up around 6 every day. You can do your nice workout downstairs at the gym if you want. Take your shower and what? And the limo driver will be, the hotel will let them know. The limo driver is here to pick you up. And the limo driver will pick Peter Jackson and all them up and take him to the buffet restaurant. Take Peter Jackson, John Howell, Alan Lee, the concert art who drew for Pennywise the Clown, George Lucas. They'll take all those guys. And Guillermo del Toro, they'll take all those guys for the breakfast in the morning. I'll give you guys a good an hour to eat your food. An hour to eat your breakfast. It's more than enough time. Hour, or I can have them pick them up at 7 if you want. That's no 8:30 7:30 is good. Have them pick them up at 7:30, and they'll take them to the buffet restaurant. And then at 8:30 the limo driver will what? Okay guys, it's time to head on to the studio office, and the limo driver will take them to my studio office. And then Peter Jackson and Guillermo del Toro will meet me and VJ at the studio office. And then we're going to be hard at work for the Last of Us Saints movie project. Obviously. I told you, me and Peter Jackson and McGibson will only be working on the script for 2.5 hours a day, which is slack work, man. In 2.5 hours, you can write a good 2 pages. 2 pages worth of in your script every day. A page and a half to 2 pages worth of a script. 3 pages even. In 2.5 hours, you can write 3 pages worth of your script. Because the script, when you read the script a script is not formatted the same way as a novel. You have all these spaces, and so in 2.5 hours, you can easily write 2 pages worth of the script. That's why it'll take me a good 6 months to write the script around there. 6-7 months. And then another 3 months for going over the script and doing some minor rewrites, and that's it. Obviously. So I'll work on the script with Peter Jackson or Mel Gibson every day for 2.5 hours, and then we get weekends off. I'll give Peter Jackson all the weekends off when we work on that script, the Zayna script. I'll give Peter Jackson or Mel Gibson the weekends off. I told you there'll be some days during the weekends when I might be working. I might tell Peter Jackson to meet me in the office, and we might in the concert room we discuss the movie. Sometimes I might do that during the weekends. Hey guys, I know it's your weekends off. I want to discuss the movie, man. You know, just meet me at the concert room. Let's discuss the movie. We discuss the movie because you need to be serious with your movie, man. But most of the time, I'll give them weekends off the way they're not stressed out. Okay, guys, you get your weekends off. Enjoy yourself. Okay, Peter, Mel Gibson, enjoy yourself during the weekends. Go see a movie. Enjoy yourself. Give them a nice break. Give the 7 team a nice break. That way they can spend time with their families. Hey, guys, you get your weekends off. You worked hard. Take your break. You get your weekends off. Spend time with your family. You know what I'm saying? That way you're not. You need to give them weekends off. That way they're not stressed out. You can't have them work 7 days a week. No. Give them the only time where everyone's going to work 7 days a week is the 3rd year and the 4th year. The fourth year, when filming takes place, we're going to be filming 7 days a week, non-stop filming. You can't give the actors weekends off for production. No, you'll get delays. No, man. You need to. Time is money. Filming scenes every day costs a lot of money. It costs us a lot of money. Hence why you have to film every day, man. 7 days a week, guys. We're going to be working during the 9 months. Lord of the Rings, I believe they work 7 days a week. Yes, you have to work 7 days a week non-stop. As time is money. You need to film. It's important. You need to film. Everyone signed a contract. They're entitled to work. You need to film. And the third year, the crewmen are going to work 7 days a week. I'm not going to give the crewmen weekends off. No, man. If you want to have the crewmen, finish building all the sets, you can't afford to have them take time off. No, they have to work every day, 7 days a week. But to take the stress off the crewmen, give them like a nice hour and a half, 2 hour breaks. The way they're not stressed out. Hey guys, even though you're working 7 days a week, I'm going to give you an hour and a half. I'm going to give you three like hour and a half, 2 hour breaks every day. That way you're not stressed out. I can have the crewmen finish work around 10, and they can go to bed around like 11 o'clock, and everyone wakes up around 6 every morning, and the crewmen have to start. I'm gonna have the crewmen wake up around 5, 6 o'clock every morning. They're gonna have to start building. Just get up and build the sets. Yeah, man, it's a lot of work. Because I'm paying them $150,000, they won't mind, because I paid them a lot of money. They're making their nice, I don't know, $2,300 check every 2 months. $2,400 check for 2 months. They're making a lot of money. They're gonna what? They're gonna work hard for me, obviously. The crewmen are making their nice like $2,200 check every 2 weeks, man. They're making $100K a year around there, right? Yeah, because you also have the rates, right? Yeah, they're getting a nice check. They can pay their bills, feed their family. They're gonna work hard for you, and I'm spoiling them with a buffet. They're gonna work hard for me. Hey guys, wait. Every day you end work at 10. You wake up at 5 every morning. I have to have them wake up early because they have to work, man. They have to work on the sets. I'll have them wake up at 5 every morning and they work on the sets. I'll have coffee for them. Okay, at 5 o'clock everyone wakes up. You know what I'm saying? I'll have vending machines. I'll have coffee for all the crewmen. The way they're awake, obviously. And around at 9 o'clock everyone has a breakfast. Everyone eats breakfast at 9 o'clock or 8. The third year, you can have everyone eat breakfast at 8, 8:30, 8:39. Everyone eats breakfast, and they get their like an hour and a half break off. That way they're not stressed out. And after that, they have to work again, and then they get their dinner at 4. There's no point of giving them lunch. No, just give them breakfast. Give them an all-you-can-eat buffet for breakfast. That way they're well fed. And then they only have to wait like 4 hours, and then they 4 or 5 hours, they get their dinner, all-you-can-eat dinner. It's a good deal. Show my count here.